Okay, is this thing still on? Okay, it is. So, lunar eclipse coming up in the sign of Taurus this Saturday. I did a video, a very short video, kind of going over all the rising signs and how it can affect the different signs according to Western astrology, of course, tropical astrology, as it's called. I wanted to do this reading for the sign of Taurus, since Taurus, it is going to be your lunar eclipse. So, big changes. You've been very much within yourself. You've been focusing on resetting your inner world over the last couple years. A lot of changes have been happening in your life. And I mean, right now, it's about to move out of that huge change part. It's still changing, but now we're opening up to more different themes for you. Or not Aquarius, but say Aquarius, Taurus. Aquarius is also a fixed sign like you, though, Taurus. So, anyways, it's just a fixed sign in the air element. But yeah, maybe you have a Aquarian friend, who knows, that you feel very special bond with. And that's why it came to my mind. Maybe. Anyway, okay, Taurus. I'm just shuffling a little bit more here until I feel it's right. Taurus. Okay. I'm going to split it in 3. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Midheaven, and Stelliums. This is going to be meant for you. Okay. 1, 2, 3. First card. Let's see where it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Death. Guess what, Taurus? What is on the opposite side on the wheel? That sounded really funny. Anyways, what is on the opposite side of the wheel of you? It's Scorpio. This tells me very much that I mentioned it in that last video when I was talking about the lunar eclipse. So this is basically ending a cycle of those eclipses, and the last 18 months being in your sign, the North Node being in your sign. This is a significant, oh my God, I can't talk. Signifier. Fire, significant, okay? Okay. So, all right. Tell us more. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. There's going to be a death to this, which is about a lot of overthinking. But guess what? Yes, you're going to have more help in having a death of that, but it's going to still try and get you. It's still going to try and pry its like greasy hands over your brain, over your mind, over your thoughts, over your heart, over your emotions, all those fears. It's going to try. Just be aware of that. But it is coming to a close, okay? Because the death card is facing the Knight of Swords, trying to basically push it out of the way. I see it as that. Okay, what else? 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yes, 2 of Wands. This is all about starting a new cycle. Yes. You're picking a path and you're starting anew. You're leaving this old, see this? That's the old cycle. This is the new one. You're looking out. You're starting the new cycle here. This is just a recurring theme I'm getting. The cards keep telling me that. So now let's try and ask a question of some kind. Maybe we can get some answers, some insight. Keep in mind, I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not going to claim to be. But sometimes we can get insight or some messages randomly. I don't always believe that things are just coincidental, to be honest with you. Some people might think so, but I don't always think so. So now let's ask, what is something you should pay close attention to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, pay close attention to your loved ones. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. There's going to be people that are going to need your help. I'm sure that you've been a rock for many people. Regardless, you've been a rock to a lot of people in your lives for a long time already. But I get a feeling that there's going to be something that comes about that's going to really require, you know, an act of service that you might not feel inclined to do, but it might involve family. Of course, make sure you keep your boundaries in check. You don't want to be used, right? But there could be some kind of situation that, you know, might ask of you to, it might be urgent to where it's something you need to kind of, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Because as soon as I pulled this out, I just saw like people in need of help. And so it really is showing me that. But I'm getting already, though, that a lot of Taurus out there have been doing that, have been very much service oriented already. So I'm going to just get something more. Why is it the 6 of Pentacles that needs to be focused on? Why the 6 of Pentacles? Why is that supposed to be the focus for Taurus? Okay. Okay, the Emperor. It could have something to do with an Aries, sure, but I have a feeling. Now, there's a couple other things that come to my mind. I have a feeling this could either do with a father, or this will require having to get over some kind of trauma with a dad, with a father figure. If not that, then it's going to be somebody in your life that is a dominant male role. Yeah, because that's what the Emperor represents. It represents the father figure, the leader, someone in your life that could represent this role here. Okay. Maybe a couple more things in regards to this. Okay. How should Taurus go about this? Yes, we're focusing on service. Swallowing the pride in some way with a father figure or healing trauma. Okay, come on. No, it's because it has something to do with a burden. A burden that has maybe unconsciously been affecting you all your life, possibly. For some odd reason, I just get something like this. It looks like this person's been carrying these wands for ages. That's what the feeling it gave me. It looks like this individual here has been carrying these wands for years and years and years. Who knows how long? Probably majority of the life. So this tells me it's because it's to solve this and to break this now. So you can feel a little more free within your own self. Okay. So what can this bring then? Besides that, what else can we look out for? What are things that Taurus does not see Okay, it's the sword of truth. Something you don't see is that there is some truth that's going to come to light about this situation. Maybe it could either be about this situation with the father. Maybe you don't know a whole lot about your dad, or if this is not considering a dad, then this is more so about just an individual that had quite a significant role in your life that you're going to have some more clarity with. Yeah. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. So this is really going to be up to you in the end, of course, right? Things cannot be forced. This is going to be something that will be difficult. It might take you a little bit of time before you are able to really dive into this, but this is a good time to do it because the stars, I think, are aligned for you, honestly, Taurus. If you have a lot of Taurus in your chart, now make sure you're not just going off of, oh, I'm a Taurus sun. You need to look into your entire birth chart. How much Taurus do you really have in your chart? Do you have a stellium? Do you have a lot of planets? I don't know. It's mainly just like a stellium or in your main three. So, or even your north node, right? So, yeah, I think that this is the bottom of this shows that this is something that you've been kind of avoiding. You haven't really wanted to look at it because it's just too painful to kind of dig back deep into. And so instead, you just kind of pushed it aside, I think, which is very human. I'm telling you, everybody does that, including myself. Okay. No one is perfect here. So, but, just think about this could be something that could help you. Now, I don't know exactly what this entails, but what I do see here on the table is that there is a lot of stuff happening within you, and this could very well help your relationships. If you are in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship, this could help you lessen the fears or let down like certain fears so you can actually be able to attract the right people in your life. What I see here is that there's something going on in the psyche. Let me show you. So, okay, hold on. I can't actually do it because I don't want to disconnect it. But there's something going on in the psyche here with death, Nine of Swords, the Two of Wands. Death is looking towards the Knight of Swords. It's saying it's time to get rid of this fear, this thing that keeps you up at night. Or maybe you don't even know it, but it's in your dream state somehow. So it prevents you from fully feeling rested. Then we have the Two of Wands, where this is closing out the major previous 18-month cycle, North Node in Taurus. You are ready. Okay, the energy is supporting you to start over, to start something new, to change, to refresh, to like let go of old patterns and stuff. And then the focal point here is service. But towards who? Remember I said it's like I get that this is towards a family figure of some kind. You're going to need your help, or something is going to be calling to you that you won't be able to avoid forever. And it's because something needs to be dropped. It's been held on to for too many years. I would even say, well, 10 of Wands, I could say a decade, right? But it could be more than a decade. It could be for, who knows, a couple decades even, depending. But it's been repeating cycles, right? So this is a time for you to let go of this, to drop this, because it looks to me that this is why. This is something you've been trying to put off, not wanting to deal with. But it's caused you great dissatisfaction. And what's going to help to bring this is there's going to be truth out there. You're going to find out more, and it might open up your eyes to some things that maybe you had no idea about before. But that's what I get for you, Taurus. I hope you liked it, and peace